Okay, so I'm live instantly. Hey guys. Okay, so I just finished so like my day sort of half finished. I just wiped stuff, and it's starting to get dark now. The hour of the Nosferatu. It's a little bit scary, um, being living on my own, but I think I'm gonna vacuum like around the edge of my house just so I can enjoy a clean evening. Um, it took all day to clean the dishes because I also took a nap. So the title of the post is "Why Are Drug Stories All Interconnected?" The bank robbers are some, run into the drug lord, run into like a mom using drugs, um, a victim of drugs runs into like a Mexican cartel, runs into like they all run into each other, right? Why are drug stories all interconnected? Isn't it so crazy, right? Well, statistically, they ought to be interconnected because the population of that ecosystem, it's an ecosystem. It's like an underground economy, selling drugs, committing crime. It's an ecosystem. Once you get the money, you gotta get rid of the money. You can't just, spend it like you earned it working. You gotta launder it and you gotta hide it. Once you steal money, once you make money from drugs and all this stuff, so it's an ecosystem, underground economy whose population, the main players, the bank in that underground economy, the the wholesale distributor of that underground economy, the real connections, of that underground economy, there aren't too many. I mean, compared to the general population. So odds are, statistically, um, if you're going to be very active in that sort of like underground part of the world, you're going to run, step on toes, run into one another, all sorts of stuff. You know, that's what it's whereas like on the mainstream world, mainstream economy, you know, everybody's just like everybody. Hardly anybody run into one another, whatever, right? Lives are hardly interconnected like that. But in the underground economy, with that ecosystem, the the players, the professionals, just fewer of them. So most likely you're gonna run into those stories, and most likely you're gonna just run into one another. Say it, especially if it takes place in one city. Pick any city, Miami, Los Angeles. There's a bank heist, there's a drug deal, there's a Mexican cartel, there's all sorts of junkies in one city, right? Meanwhile, around them are the cops and the regular people and the hospitals and the banks and the schools and the universities and the jobs and the office, all around all that. Yet in the underground economy, they're doing all this and they have to avoid all that. Sooner or later, they're all gonna butt heads and run into one another. That's why drug stories are all interconnected. Sicario 2 is out. Sicario is, I guess, Mexican for hitman. And Sicario is yet another drug story, which is different. It's really about the drugs being onto the government. That's what Sicario is about. That's why is a different type of drug story. It's like the cartel into the government, and then you gotta send someone in to pry them out. That's Sicario.